All right, everyone, here we go with an energy weather update. Oh, I have to shuffle for a pre-shuffle, don't I? We got to find out what's going on here. Let's do it. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Sorry about that. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. We take a look at the energies around us and see what's going on. I have no idea. It's Monday morning. It's Columbus Day. He discovered, what, the West Indies or some shit? Bermuda? I don't know. Something. The Bahamas? I don't know. He discovered a lot of great vacation spots. So if you're here in the U.S., happy Columbus Day. Anyway, the energy feels weird. It feels, to me, I'm just going cold here, just a cold read, right? The energy feels, well, it does. It feels weird. This tried to fly out, the Nine Swords, but it's not really a anxious kind of a thing. It feels like one of those things where happenstance. It feels like a happenstance energy, right? Something happens just out of nowhere. Right, and you're not sure what to make of it, kind of a thing. It feels like that kind of energy. The air feels very weird and mysterious to me. I mean, to me, and I'm pretty sensitive to these sorts of things, so you can probably take my word for it, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't looked at anything yet. It is the morning. We are here. I'm just kind of taking the vibe. And we are done with the pre-shuffle. All right. Sorry about that. I'm running in slow gear today. Yeah, we got Judgment. Well, let's take a look at it together. I mean, you would have started your reading like that had I had my shit together. Okay. So I still don't have my shit together. Shuffle it. I'm sorry. Judgment. It's a very powerful surface energy, isn't it? We're just asking the universe to take a litmus test. What's going on with the energies around us? I got Judgment. Crossed by the Devil. Okay. And the Nine of Cups. The Hangman. And the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands, and the Two of... I'm still going. And the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Tower. I think things happen out of nowhere. I think it's like a serendipitous type energy. I called it happenstance, but same kind of thing. I think something falls in your lap, and it looks too good to be true. Right? You're just sitting there, doing nothing. It's sort of like me. You know, I say the stories in my life all start one of two ways, or sometimes both. But either, so there was this girl, right? That's one. And the other is, so I was sitting there on this couch, right? Just minding my own fucking, right? That's this one. It's you're just sitting there, and something falls in your lap, and it feels with this Devil crossing Judgment, it feels way too good to be true. It's a gift in a way. I can understand why you might think it's not, it's too good to be true. I feel like the Tower is here. You should move forward with it, but I feel like that it might come through communication. It might, but I feel like if you dilly-dally too much, you miss the opportunity. So, again, and it's something that could really enhance your life or affect your life with 10 Pentacles there. I don't know. That's just what I get here, and it's sort of what I picked up on while I was shuffling. It feels, it feels like something's about to happen. And I don't think you're sure what to make of it. I think it feels very, I don't know, too good to be true is the best way I could put it. It's actually a lot of times a new beginning or a new opportunity or something brand new or something you dared not allow yourself to think about. A lot of times they can feel that way. I don't know. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Very interesting. 3 cards and a bottom card. Tell me more about the energy around us. Let's see where we go here. So yeah, that's about what I picked up on. That's why it feels so weird. It feels, whenever I get like that, I call it the spidey sense sort of a thing, right? I feel like something's about to happen. I'm usually right. So something's about to happen. It may play, I will tell you in my experience with this energy, it may play out like in your day-to-day life. I mean, I'm not talking about the serendipitous thing that happens. I'm just talking about how this energy may affect you personally. You may be a little bit clumsy. You may be a little bit off a little bit. You might, just you're buttering your toast and you hit it too hard and it flies off and lands on the floor, kind of a thing. Sort of the way that Nine of Swords jumped out of the deck while I was shuffling. A little clumsy. I'm a little clumsy this morning with the pre-shuffle. It sometimes can play out that way as a byproduct, okay? So, and a lot of people miss the serendipitous opportunities because they think, well, I'm having an off day today. I better not do anything. I better not go anywhere. Sure, I'm not going to leave the house. That would be a mistake. So this energy, it'll hit all of you at different times. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But you'll kind of know when it's there when you're having kind of what you perceive as an off day. Okay? I want you to keep that in mind. Energies affect people strange. People get in their own way. I see people mess things up all the goddamn time. It's like you're sitting there in an energy. It's happening. That's a byproduct. Always remember the law of physics of equal and opposite reaction, right? Sometimes you're the for example, you're the clumsiest on a day that you might actually be the luckiest. You know, an external luck, right, and an internal sort of, whoops, slipped again, whoops, that kind of a thing. So keep that in mind. It's just a tip, a helpful energy tip from your friendly neighborhood energy guy. All right, here we go. I'm still shuffling. Man, I'm running out of shit to tell you, but that's a good tip. And I believe this energy will play out with you being a little bit clumsy, right? I think it will. I don't know when it's going to hit you. What's today? Like the 13th or some shit? I would say this energy is here for the week, at least till the 17th, till Friday. I would say. But I don't know. I'm not the warlock on the hill, God, are we done? I don't know if this deck has anything left to tell us. I don't know that it doesn't. There's nothing here. I mean, I swear to God, I'm sorry, but the shit is what it is. I'm going to grab the light seer. 3 cards and a bottom card. But I gave you a helpful energy tip. We didn't waste our to see how clumsy I just got? You see what happened? Clumsy, right? It's the Temperance. It came out reversed. It wanted to come out reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. 3 of Swords. Why is that here? The 2 of Cups again. Now this deck wants to talk. What's under the Seven Wands? The 4 of Swords. Again, this energy is easily perceived as wrong. There's something happening. This is specific to what might be happening here. Whatever this 3 of Swords is to you in this energy, it's going to feel like you've got a handle on it. Okay? It's going to feel like you do. And then something's going to show you that you don't. And it's happening so that you do. I'm going to try to make more sense out of that for you, but it made sense to me, right? All right. And the bird got it. He's shaking his head, yes. So, I mean, if a parrot could figure it out, you're going to feel like, I'm just explaining it this way. Just catch my drift, okay? It goes along with what I said, where you're kind of clumsy and you feel like you should stay home that day. But in reality, if you were to go out, it's where the serendipitous, just be careful because you're clumsy, be aware of it, but it's where the serendipitous energy lives. You know what I'm saying? The happenstance. It's not going to find you on your couch. I'm hiding here, I'm afraid. Anyway, goes with what I said. This 3 swords. You think you got a handle on it. You've healed it. It's all good. It doesn't affect me anymore, Steve. I'm all right. Look at that. I got justice on it. I'm happy. Happy. Right? Something's going to happen that shows you that you don't have a handle on it. It's actually an angel in disguise to get you to a point where you actually do have a handle on it. And you got it going on. You see what I'm saying? That's the serendipity in this energy. It's not that you meet the love of your life. It's not. I know that would be good for ratings. I know that's good. If I wrote horoscopes, I could write shit like that all day long. I've got the best site on the internet. Oh my God, I'm going to meet my future spouse today. The love of my life. Oh, wonderful. No, it's bigger than that on some level. Something you feel like you got a handle on that's represented by this 3 swords. Some happenstance, some serendipitous bullshit will happen that'll show you that you don't. You'll be like, oh my God, I thought I had a handle on it, and I don't. It's happening so that you actually do get a handle on it, which implies that you have a future. You have something that you need to be doing in the future, and if you don't have a handle, if you have a fake handle on this, you won't be able to do it, right? It's good. If the energy around us is trying to help us, it means we've got shit left to do. It's when you don't have shit left to do that you need to worry, right? Or you need to be like, well, when the universe just sort of sets you adrift, that's when you got some problems. You guys, this is good. This is an indicator here that there is a future for you here. I don't care if you're I'm your 90-year-old viewer, Steve. I got you. How are you? Right? I get you. But it doesn't, you could have a future in another life. You need to get this straight for the next lifetime, or you could easily, with today's crap, you could live to be 105 without even sweating it. After the age of 90, it becomes more about diet. All right, so keep that in mind. Your genetics will carry you to 85, maybe 90, but from that point on, it flips, and you need to start eating right and take care of yourself, right? Do the Clint Eastwood diet. Go ahead and read up on Clint Eastwood. He talks about all the shit that he eats and stuff like that. You can find it. Tell you what, my 90-year-old viewer, you'll be my 105-year-old viewer at some point. I mean, I won't be here, but you'll be. All right. Anyway, so let's take a look at this. What am I going to clarify with? Do the witches want to talk now? Well, they do, because I got justice here. How do I know that? Because I got justice here. Okay, so the witches now want to come in. Okay, all right, let's go. All right, so do we want to talk about the three swords? It's different for all of you. Or do we just want to jump to the, I mean, I don't know. Fuck it, I got nowhere to be. Three swords, why is it here? I mean, I don't know what it's going to tell me. I can't pinpoint it for thousands of people. Well, you know, it's not. You're not all suffering. But whatever it is, it's represented by Kurt Cobain in Pain here, or Peppermint Patty. I don't want to alienate anybody. But you think you've got a handle on it. I got this, Steve. Okay, cool. Right on. People say that all the time. And if you don't, and you need to, something's going to happen that will show you that you don't, and you'll get the answer on how to fix it too. All right, here we go. All right, let's see where we go. The devil is right there. It's crossing the Three of Swords. You don't have a handle on this. You do not. You don't. You don't have a handle on this. What's on top? Judgment. Look at all this. It's cards from the pre-shuffle coming. A couple of them. The main two came back. And now we've got this one here. It's what I said. Look at me calling it. Look at me, right? It's karma. It's judgment. You've got a future. There's something you need to do. And look, I know it sounds hocus pocusy, but it's true. Right? Everything's already laid out. We're not creating any new roads or energy. All the energy that's ever been created is already there. It's all there. We're not creating more. We're not, energy and mass are interchangeable in science. All of them, or energy and matter, I should say, are interchangeable. Right? I mean, there's something you need to do, and you need to realize that you're wrong about something here. Whatever it is, it's a big deal. I will tell you it's a big deal. Okay. Let's pull Temperance reverse because that flew out. So yeah, I'm right. You're realigning. You're being realigned for something. But it's nice. It's interesting how this happens, right? It could just be, as an example, just catch my drift. You play out. You're having an off day. And you start saying things to yourself like, oh, I'm not worth it. Yeah, fuck this. Fuck this shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. I'm done. Screw it. Right? That kind of stuff. All that kind. You start being really negative and stuff like that. And then something happens that shows you that that's not the way to be. It's possible. I don't know. I have no idea. It might be to improve your attitude about yourself. This Three of Swords could all be internal. I don't know. But you're getting a little cosmic help. Can we say it that way? Why is Temperance reversed here? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be baffled. You're going to, again, don't get an Eight Swords. The energy around Temperance reversed, which is the thing that happens that shows you that you don't have the high ground on this, that you didn't get justice on this, that you haven't healed from this, right? The thing that happens is right here. It's very confusing to you. You feel like, now what? Oh my God, if I thought that was... Try not to get in that mindset of people. There's this whole group of people out there that don't want to change their mind or see that anything is wrong. They want to bury their head in the sand because they figure if they got one thing wrong, then they probably got everything wrong. That's an extremist sort of attitude, but it's very, very pervasive in the energy. All right, be careful. That'll get you an Eight Swords. What's on top? The moon. And why is the moon here? Yeah, the world. Something's going to happen that's showing you something you don't want to see. It's going to force you to hear something you don't want to hear. See something you don't want to see. Realize something. You're having a realization. This has a lot to do. Look at these big cards. Big fucking cards. I mean, even this false justice in here. Big card. This has a lot to do with Pluto going direct, I won't lie to you. Okay, it really does. This is your own little your own little island in Pluto direct. Okay? It's almost cruel. It's with the temperance reversed and how many times the devil has come out, including crossing over here on this Three of Swords. It's almost cruel. It's like you might think, where's my angel? That usually protects me from these types of things. Right? Well, the angel that usually covers your ears so you don't hear the naughtiness, or covers your eyes so you don't see the naughtiness or see where you've gone wrong, is out to lunch. All right? You're about to see something in a whole new light. It revolves around whatever this Three of Swords is. It could be a person in your life. It could be yourself. It could be a past relationship. I don't know, but you think you got to either figure it out or you think you got a handle on it. One of the things Pluto direct is doing is it's forcing everybody to realize whether, if they were wrong, it's forcing them to actually look at being wrong. Like tying them to a chair, taping their eyes open so they could see that they were wrong. You know, who was it? It was, one of the highest vibrational people I ever came into close contact with back in the early 90s, I think. It was Carl Sagan. You know who Carl Sagan is, right? He's that famous astronomer guy, all that kind of stuff. Brilliant man. Super ultra high vibration. He's got this quote on, what is it? It's I talk about it all the time. People won't admit when they were wrong, kind of things like that. It takes a high vibration. He calls it bamboozle. That's what it is. He said I remember him saying it's kind of where I learned it very young. One of the lessons that history teaches us is if we've been bamboozled long enough, we tend to reject any evidence that we've been bamboozled. So we're no longer interested in finding the truth. It's the bamboozle that sort of has us captive, kind of a thing. I'm paraphrasing a little bit. It's too painful. It becomes too painful to acknowledge, even within ourselves, and especially within ourselves and things like that. That we got taken for a ride, right? So the thing is, once you give in to that, you almost never go backwards. Once you give in to that, once you realize, well, I can't be wrong. Well, I won't turn around. You end up like most people who just keep going down the wrong road, even though they know it's a wrong road, right? It's a brilliant quote. I paraphrased it. I chopped it up a bit, but he's definitely one of the highest vibrational people I've ever come across. He's been gone a long time. I think he died in like 96 or something like that. But anyway, that's sort of what's going on here. You know, there's something about this Three of Swords. You might be bamboozling yourself. I don't know. You might have gotten bamboozled by someone in your life or whatever, but that's part of what Pluto direct is doing. It's making us face this very thing. That was pointed out many, many years ago, right? And that I point out all the time. A high vibrational people changes direction. You're changing direction here, but you're being forced to see where you went wrong, but you're also being shown what the right direction is. And that's the beautiful thing. You're being helped here, although it may not seem like it. With the devil crossing everywhere that we've had, and along with this karma and this temperance, yeah. I think rather than what I said, the pre-shuffle about too good to be true, I think the solution feels too easy for you, right? It feels too easy. Well, it usually is. If you think about being bamboozled, yeah, we reject any evidence that we've been fooled, right? We're no longer interested in finding the truth, because then that would mean that we've been fooled. We'd have to admit it. But the answer is actually very simple. That's what's really weird. The answer is, if you're going down the wrong road, you stop the car. You turn it around, you go back to the main road, and you get going in the right way. You know, it's a very simple solution, but we don't even want to admit that. A lot of times we don't. And I don't feel like you're on that level, but I do feel like this is something that you think you got licked, and I think I'm giving you that quote, paraphrase, from Carl Sagan, because I think it's important. I think you need to allow yourself to see whatever it is you're being shown. And if you get in 8 swords, that's what he's talking about, where he says it's too painful to acknowledge, you know, to ourselves that we've been taken for a ride or whatever, right? You know, once you give in to that energy, you stay stuck. Most of the time, you stay stuck. We've got a whole society of people that are stuck, that won't, you know, won't budge on anything, either side. It doesn't matter. It's rigid all the way around. The energy is very stiff. It's crazy. All right. So at the end of the day here, be loose. Be like water. Be willing to flow with what the universe is showing you here, what comes in. This is a pretty deep reading. Well, it should be. We're right on top of Pluto going direct. It should be a very deep reading. It should be a big boy, big girl reading. All right? I'm quoting Carl fucking Sagan. Are you kidding me? That's a high vibrational man. That's what the world needs. That he is hands down, I think, in close contact, the highest vibrational person I ever came into contact with. I ever came into close contact, close enough to get a vibe, to get a read. It was unreal. You know, I mean, just unreal. He's got some great quotes. You could Google him. You could probably Google my bamboozle thing. I think it's from the Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan. I think it's you just Google bamboozled and Demon Haunted World Carl Sagan. You'll probably find it. I probably have it somewhere on my computer. I paraphrased it, but it is what it is. Let's see where you're going here with Two of Cups. Why is this so damn important? Two of Cups. Anyway, we got to start listening more to high vibrational people. There's too many low vibrational people chattering in our ears out there, making shit up as they go along. It's fucking crazy town. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not good. Two of Cups. What do we got? Two of Cups. So why is this so important? That's why. See what I'm saying? You don't get the ace. Look, I ain't making this shit up. You know, somebody watching doesn't like what I've had to say, but that's fine. I don't fucking care. You know, I mean, why not raise your vibration? Your reward is that. You don't get that. That's unless you get this straight, right? You don't get that. That's one of the purest energies of the Ace of Pentacles I've ever pulled. That's unreal. All right? That's nice. What's on top? I'm not even going to joke about grandma and freeway or no. It's just, it is the picture. What's on top? The Nine of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff. Nine of Pentacles. Freedom, liberation, independence, right? This is, whatever this is, it's holding you back. Whatever it is. Whatever it is that you're bamboozling yourself by thinking that you've got it figured out, that you're right. I'm absolutely right here. I cannot be wrong, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, whatever this Three of Swords is. Okay. Sometimes that charlatan that we give into is internal. You know, it really is. It might be external for some of you. Whatever it is, you don't get this without clearing this up. This is independence. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, what more can I say? Why is that here? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's being held back. Why is this here? Because it's been held back. What's the bridging energy? The Seven of Cups. Yeah. It's different for all of you. There's a choice you need. I'm going to put it this way. There's a choice you need to make in the future. I'm going to say it. I'm going to add, there's a choice that will be presented to you in the future. And you won't make the wrong choice if you're bamboozled on this Three of Swords and insisted that you got it right and you got it figured out. Okay? Plain and simple. Whatever this is to you, I don't know. But this is a very deep, big boy, big girl reading on top of Pluto direct. I promise you it's not which bread to buy. Okay? I promise you it's got nothing to do with that. All right? That's what I'm saying. Unreal. I mean, this just backs up what I said. Is there anything else you want to tell my people here? Anything? I don't know. Let's see. Randomly at the bottom here is 10 Pentacles. Let's take a look. One card and a crossing card. I know we ran a little long with this reading, but that's all right. I don't care. It's important. There's important shit happening right now. There are a lot of important choices to be made. If you saw some of my offline reads, you'd piss yourself at some of the directions that are laid out, some of the options. I'll tell you what. Very careful, people. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a neutral observer. I don't really care, but there is a bad choice, believe me. Wow. Here we go. Let's see where we're at. Whatever that is, it's subjective. It's up to you. Just make damn sure. Three of Swords right here. It does tie to a bamboozling of some kind. 10 swords. Final message to you, 10 swords. Crossed by the Three of Wands. There is, again, I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. I don't say anything in this reading that doesn't come through here as an energy. All right? And I said there is a bad choice here. Oh, there is. Do not play the game that you know all about this, and don't go down any roads of I'm not worthy of this anyway, or any kind of self-doubt or anything. You're being helped here. You're being definitely shown something that you normally be afraid to look at, or normally would be protected from. You're not protected from it now. You're getting the inside view. You know, whatever it is, a situation, a person, something inside yourself, whatever it is, when it's all the time, but especially in this energy, when it shows itself to you, fucking believe it. All right, we have this problem right now where too many seeds of doubt have been planted in energy, and we don't believe anything. And that's not true. That's not true. You have to. You have to come down on a neutral plane here a little bit. Neutral field. For most of you, this Three of Swords is something very, very internal, very deep inside you. Okay, it's a belief of some kind. It could be a belief about yourself. I don't know, but whatever it is, it definitely holds you back. All right, and it's definitely something that you normally would bury your head in the sand about. Okay, all right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best. But these are the environmental energies. Of course, on a week where Pluto goes direct, and we still have dissipating 10-10 portal energy, right? And Venus is sitting in Libra, we've got a big, big, big energy weather update. These are big energies. Don't bury your head in the sand on them, right? You want this. You want this trust me. You want this Ace of Pentacles. You want this Two of Cups. You want this Nine of Pentacles. Right? It's all about choices. And yep, there is a bad choice. There really is. The direction, there is a bad choice. There are, believe me. Oh, man. All right, that's your reading. Good luck.